working up on a proposal for a prospect. They asked about better questions, better clients. So hey, I'm Bruce Hill. I make sales simple, and this is the most recent project I've worked on is better questions, better clients. And I realized that it's not always sales training we need. It's not always expensive software. It's not even artificial intelligence, at least not to start. Like it's the questions that you are not asking are costing you money. So I've combined some of the strongest trainings I've done over the past few years into a workshop. Call it the 4P framework or the 4P strategy. And I'm using Google Docs because I like how you can edit and brainstorm in here. So one of the questions is, should it be a different training for leadership? Should we put leadership in here with the teams, or supposed to be two separate sessions? Who is it for? There's a version for customer success teams. I built a version for founders. The version for sales leader is ready, and for marketing leaders is coming up next. And for entrepreneurs is a what's the word? A version similar to the one for the founders. The difference is it's instead of being the founders of one company, entrepreneurs might be a collection of individuals from several companies. So what does success look like? What's the learning objective? If you participate in this workshop, so it's no matter what I say, right? If you participate in your own success, at the end, you and your team will have a higher and more uniform level of clarity. Like we've got to get everybody on the same page. You'll be able to articulate the problem you solve, solution you provide, and your unique value proposition, right? Again, at a higher level of clarity. And for you really to see, hey, did this work, is that everyone has the same definition. That's really where we've created this cohesion where the whole company is better for it. All right. So that's the learning objective for the individual. On a macro level, the workshop objective is to instill confidence, improve clarity, enhance communication between teams and clients. So that's internal and external. And what will happen over time, how quickly it happens is up to you, is if we can more consistently reach or exceed our goals, right? And I focus heavily on revenue and retention. So revenue, that's new clients or new dollars from old clients. But retention is important because if you sell a client and lose two, you're going backwards, right? That's where we built this workshop. So there's three parts to it. These two are a package. I really encourage both of these to be done close together, same 30 days. You could do it in a workshop format, and then you'll have part one and then part two, or you can do them a week apart, but definitely within the same 30 days. The 4-part framework can be spread out over time. I like to have these all in sequence for the maximum impact. But when there's time or budget, I make sure that we say, hey, what's the smallest useful piece I can give you? And then, okay, what do we do next? How can we reinforce these lessons? So we can set up leader strategy sessions. Some might call it executive coaching. And then 30-day follow up. Let's check in and reinforce those skills that we learned here. Right? So if you want a copy, just leave a comment. You say, hey, I'm looking at this for my team. Be happy to explore if it's a good fit. And that's the most important thing. Is this right for your organization, not for me? Hope to help somebody. And if you're writing a workshop or if you're looking at a proposal, does it contain these points, right? Do you know clearly what you're paying for and the transformation that's going to be provided? If you're writing one, are you making your value clear? Ooh, that might be a good workshop on the writing workshops. Hey, listen, one new skill will change your life.